All right, everybody, welcome to Seahawks Coast to Coast. I'm Joe Stevens with Seahawk Talk. To my left is Zach from Zach Talks Hawks. How's your week? 2 weeks been since we've talked.
Been good. We've had a lot of Seahawks news. A lot of Seahawks news in terms of the last couple days with the
Yeah,
schedule release and some drama. I'm sure we're going to talk about with NFL honors and
yeah, we got the 2025 Defensive Player of the Year.
yeah, we do. I'm excited for tonight. It's going to be a
I
good
had,
show.
I'm not gonna lie, I had to watch it twice because I was like, the first time I was like, did they spell his name wrong? Is it Jaxson? But I thought they spelled his name right. I'm like, what is wrong? Because they said the disrespect is real, and then um I looked at it again. I was like, oh, Defensive Player of the Year 2025, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Nice, not bad.
Yeah, and a lot of people on Twitter, including family of JSN, that's pretty upset. So we'll break that all down for everybody today, and uh, yeah, it's gonna be a fun show.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess we can just start there. I guess we can start with Drewski purposely saying his name wrong, and then winning the award, and then him getting the award spelt wrong, not his name, but literally the wrong side of the ball. Dude, it's NFL. You're a multi-billion-dollar company at this point. How do you mess something like that up?
Yeah, it's and the thing that got me was that this isn't the award show happened, they had the trophy, and then they were shipping it out the next day. Like you had time,
Yeah,
a lot of time.
this was 4 months ago. 3.5 months ago.
It's definitely going to be talked about, I think, for a day, and then that's it. Because
Yeah.
uh, at the end of the day, we really care about it, but it's I would have thought if this happens to Miles Garrett, if they wind up giving Miles Garrett Offensive Player of the Year,
You
I
have to
think
admit it'd be pretty funny. I think
it,
it's still. I don't. I mean, do I really care about this enough to where I think we should spend a bunch of time on
no.
it? No. I thought it was more funny than anything that the NFL messed up. I don't. I don't think he's getting slighted by them putting defensive instead of offensive player of the year on the award.
Yeah, I mean, he took it as much, so it's
He didn't seem like he did. He's like, "I'll keep the award, thanks, so," or
yeah,
whatever.
it's
It,
it's weird.
could you imagine
Why?
Puka getting that award?
Ha!
He'd
That
flip
would
out, dude.
that would make some news for
Yeah,
sure.
he'd bite a lady,
He'd bite a lady.
make some anti-Semitic mark, and then bite a lady again. That's what happened last time somebody messed with him.
Goodness.
Um, let's see what else. Did you see two of our former safeties were beefing on Twitter?
I think I caught that today.
I did too. I screenshotted it. I didn't put it up on the show, but that was weird because I thought it was a fake account at first. Kenneth Walker posted something. Quandre Diggs said, my dog for life," and Kobe Bryant said, "He don't even know you, bro."
That I did see that. It made 0 sense.
Dog for life.
Sorry, I'm trying to catch my sound quality here. That's why you're hearing
Okay,
yourself.
I thought it was my fault,
Nope, all good.
but yeah, that was kind of weird. I thought Kobe Bryant made a fake. Somebody made a fake. Are you?
Where'd you go?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Wait, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Where did you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Seahawk Joe?
I don't know.
Well, up, nope, He's got to jiggle the cord. He's got to do something. Nope, now he's back.
Yeah,
That was weird. Never had that happen on the show before.
as if my face isn't red enough. Um, But yeah, no, I thought that was bizarre. Quandre Diggs and Kobe Bryant beefing over absolutely nothing.
Yes.
What's up, Allison Davis? FH8. F8H. Sorry. Fate H. Yeah, anything else like tiny before you want to get into the schedule?
Um, no, not really. Not in terms of like Seahawks news. I mean, we got NFL headlines later, so we'll pocket some news for later. But I can bring up here our schedule for the year, and this is going to be a big topic of discussion for tonight's show. Um, Figured I'd bring this up by Seattle Sports, um, highlighting the fact that the Seattle Seahawks play on every night of the week except for Tuesday.
Yeah.
And with 6 primetime games this season. So,
7.
Well, it says 6.
It's 7.
Where's the 7th? Let's just
count.
count. Let's just count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6.
Mm-hmm. I think the 7th will be the week 18 game against the Rams, but
we'll see. Hopefully we're playing against Ty Simpson.
Yeah. Hopefully the Rams season is gone by then. Wishful thinking, but let's break down the schedule, buddy. This is one of the more anticipated things I think we do every year now on the show, where the eternal optimist meets the eternal realist, and we're probably gonna bash heads here, but I'm excited.
Can I just start by saying how angry I am that we play on Christmas Day at home?
Oh, I'm not angry at all.
Oh yeah, it doesn't affect you. You don't live.
It's great.
Yeah, remember how
what more could I want on Christmas, Joe? I got Jesus and Seahawks on the same day. It's great.
Oh my! Don't even get me started with where Russell Wilson and Tim Tebow were this weekend. And two people off Shark Tank. Coincidentally. But anyways, no, it pissed me off because I'm definitely not gonna go.
You could.
It's my daughter's first Christmas. Hey guys, about 3:00, I'm out of here.
You get everything done in the morning, and then you go.
No, this Christmas is my favorite day of the year. If we're playing at LA on Christmas Day, if week 16 and 18 were flip-flopped, I wouldn't care. Let's start. So from your perspective, yes, I would be very excited from your perspective, right? But the fact that it's at home, it's well, I'm definitely not going to Seahawks Rams game this year. It's kind of a bummer. But I hate how many primetime games there are, especially it seems like all of them are at home. Once again, irritates the living shit out of me because it's okay, well, work's going to suck the next day, right? Or at least getting up for work's going to suck the next day. Yeah, that's my complaint. I hate primetime games, especially at home. Yeah.
Well, let's start it off by talking about the anticipated first game of the NFL season, because we will not get shown up by some random game in Australia. The Seahawks will start the day before that Thursday night matchup on Wednesday,
Nice.
playing the New England Patriots in a Super Bowl rematch. What do you think about this particular matchup? I know the Bears were getting floated around for this, but we land here on New England.
I'm surprised, as most of us are, that they put Mike Vrabel in week 1. I'm a lot happy. To be honest, I'm happy they put it week 1. I feel like it's kind of a soft landing. I know that's kind of playing the defending AFC champions, but on paper, This should be a good game to start the season with, and to get to hang the banner literally right in front of them will be pretty awesome.
Yes, it will. Oh man, like I didn't think the wound of yesteryear could get any more healed than winning the Super Bowl against them.
Hmm.
But this is like mwah, chef's kiss, cherry on top. This is now they're here and they get to see the banner. This is the perfect way to end that and then to move forward. So
Yeah,
I'm pumped for this matchup.
yeah. So I have a Seahawks Super Bowl champion shirt, and every time I wear it, I laugh. And I wanted to wear it. I'll wear it one day on this show. And I wanted to wear it while talking week one, but it just says Super Bowl champions, we run it now. And I just think it's hilarious that like the NFL put it out. And I get what they're saying, but like the fact that we beat the Patriots and the Super Bowl champion shirt says we run it now, and a Super Bowl MVP was a running back is actually quite hilarious.
Yes, absolutely.
But
Um,
let's go wins and losses. I'm thinking a dub on this one.
and should I be keeping track? I'll keep track of my fingers, I guess.
You know what?
So
You know
is
what? I'll do the same exact thing we did last year. Um, which is this because we did the same thing last year. Said, should we keep track? I'm like, yep, let me grab an envelope from somewhere. And I will write it on the back of an envelope. I don't really want to write on that one. All right, whatever. Let's do it.
all right. So Joe's starting the Super Bowl rematch off with a win. I'm also starting the Super Bowl rematch off with a win. There's no other way this game goes, and I'm pretty bullish about that. So, yep,
Mhm.
1-0, baby.
Yeah, and I'm feeling the same with week two. Um, I mean, hope to God Jacoby Brissett is still holding out for us. Hoping we don't have to play against that guy. But I think it's kind of a soft landing
Yeah,
first couple weeks.
yeah, I agree. Doesn't really matter who the quarterback is. The Cardinals are in such a weird spot. So yeah, give me 2-0 for week 2.
Yep.
And then, man, seeing all these times in your time, it's weird. So
Oh, that's nice, right? It's nice knowing the real
10
time.
a.m. for a football game is weird. So
I love
they,
it. That's my favorite time. Is 10 a.m. on the road on Sundays. Those are my favorite Sundays because get this, and I've said this for a long time now. Sunday, 10 a.m., you lose the game. Guess what? You get up and you do so much work around the house. You get a bunch of stuff done. Sundays, 10 a.m., you win the game. You're cool, dude. Just sit back and watch football the rest of the day until Sunday night. Um, I think Jay Daniels isn't as good as his rookie year, and I have us winning this game.
I do too. I think this is going to be a win here. Man, I want to see him bounce back, him be healthy. It's just he's got a lot of RG3 in him if he keeps getting hurt, and it's gonna be one of those like what ifs because the dude is super talented. Um, yeah, give me 3-0 here through 3.
Okay. Week 4, actually, this is the first trip up I think we have. I think the Chargers are going to be very good this year, and I don't like Jim Harbaugh, but everywhere he goes, it seems like he wins, and I just feel like this is going to be one of those where on Tuesday after the game, we're going to be talking about what went wrong in this game instead of how we outclassed the Chargers.
I actually think the same as you.
Okay.
Yes, so I also feel like coaching matchups close enough. The Chargers, man, I feel like the last like few years with the Chargers, everybody's been saying like, man, this is the year they're going to take a step forward, and I feel that way again, and I know it's a trap, but I think this is where we pick up the first L of the year. Turn it
Yeah.
around a week later for a game at the Seahawks' second home in San Francisco.
No, this is home. Sorry. Uh, no, like
Oh, home
week
at
5 is
home.
home.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I don't
Green
know what green
Greenway.
should be home. You would think
What?
green, like the green one, should be home.
It stands out more. Yeah, I think they should have done like on this particular one. I think they should have done like maybe blue and gray
Yeah,
instead of
yeah.
instead of blue and green. Yeah,
So anyway, I'm sorry. It is at home against San Francisco.
yeah, we're gonna be pissed off. We're gonna be pissed off. If it goes how we're saying, we're gonna be pissed off about losing a home game to the Chargers, and these guys are old. So give me a W.
Yeah, I think it'll be a bounce back week. Brock Purdy has not played well against the McDonald defense, and I also agree. I can't believe we're this close through five, but yes, we're 4-1 through five.
Same game too.
Yeah,
I like it. We're gonna be totally wrong. Obviously, I think we are. I wonder. One day we should go back and look at our predictions
yeah.
last year. But go ahead. Next game, Broncos Thursday night.
Short week. Going on the road versus Denver. I have a loss. I think your boy Sean Payton, dude. He's too tough, too tough. Although I would like to say I reserve the right because nobody actually knows what the heck this Bo Nix injury actually is, and because he looked like a warped up Twizzler in a wrong area of the bag with his leg the other week. I mean, I have no
this
idea.
is assuming Bo Nix is healthy. This
Yeah.
is all that, like the Chiefs game is going to be assuming Patrick Mahomes is healthy. We're doing this full strength, even though week 12, the 49ers will not be healthy. There is no way.
Yeah, so give me a loss here on Thursday night.
We don't lose Sean Payton.
You're doubling down.
Yeah. Well, the only thing we have going against us here is the game's in Denver. Bo Nix has never beaten a football team from the city of Seattle. He's like 0-4, I think. So that's another positive, but most of those games have been in Seattle, but we'll go with the Hawks.
Okay. So then you get a 10-day rest, turnaround at home
matchup against the Chiefs. Do you think Quandre Diggs is rooting for?
Yeah, it's strange. Look, I don't think the Chiefs are going to be very good this year. Some people might call me a hater. But
no,
yeah.
But I'm with you. I'm completely with you. I think they'll make the playoffs this year, but I don't think they're like a dominant team.
No,
anymore.
Look, long rest, coming back angry. This is classic bounce back. I think Seattle gets it done.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you.
So cool stretch here, actually. So you get Thursday night, you get Sunday night, and then you get Monday night, back to back.
That's so cool, dude.
It's like its own little cheat code for a while.
So bad.
Well, I mean, you get slinkied back and forth for a little bit, so it's gonna test the mettle of the team.
Yeah, I just love Sundays between 10 and 5, just not watching the Seahawks 3 weeks in a
row. Oh yeah, man, these times are brutal for you. For me, it's like, oh yeah, that's just like the evening slate.
No, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not the time thing. It's just like, I just love watching everybody else play during the day while, you know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Like, I better be into fantasy football this year.
True. Yeah, Monday Night Football, big time matchup against the Bears. A lot of people wanted this to be the week 1 matchup. I think they lose.
Yeah, that's crazy because I do too. This is my second loss of the season.
Whoa.
Um, not you go ahead with yours first.
I think it'll be um like it'll be a tough game.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember right, these guys played last year and it was like 6-3 or something like that. Um,
No, that
it
was
was
2 years ago.
well.
Oh,
Anywho,
yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
and at the end of the day, like they're built very similarly to each other. Um, I just I feel like they're if these are the kinds of games where I'm like, I don't know what our offensive coordinator is.
Yeah.
So I just there's a little bit of trust that I don't have that I had last year that
Did we
I
though? Because there was a lot of games where we were so angry about how the offense started the game and how we didn't run the ball enough. You know, I know we look back at it with blue and green lenses, right? But there was a
yeah,
lot of year where there was a lot of the year where we were like
run
not
the ball.
not super stoked about Clint Kubiak.
Yeah. But yeah, ultimately like my confidence in a offensive coordinator that has never done the job before. Um that's the difference. It's I don't think it's for lack of ability. I think coaching will be the edge here.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be the NFC Championship preview. So I'm calling my shot right there. And that's why I'd rather lose this one than the second one. So yeah, I don't know. Something just tells me like if we were to drop this game, I wouldn't be too upset with just seeing how the rosters are. But I'm almost not willing to bet, but I would not be surprised if this is the first of two against Chicago.
Okay. Uh turn it around. If this ain't a get right game, I don't know what it is. Home against the Cardinals.
Yeah, W.
Yes.
Sorry.
Seahawks by a million. Um
We'll see. These are the games that we say stuff like that, and it's gonna be us pulling our hair out on Monday or whenever.
yeah. Then you know, going to going to Vegas to go play Clint Kubiak. And maybe Fernando Mendoza,
I
maybe
I
Kirk
think he'll be in.
Cousins.
I think Fernando will be in by then. I think the Raiders are so impatient and they're a bad franchise. And 7-10. Hey, look at that.
7-10, baby. There we are. Uh,
Um, yeah, I got us winning by a lot.
all right. So coming out of the tough Monday night game with 2 wins, and then week 11 bye week. I mean, super favorable. Um, for in comparison to some of the other bye weeks I've seen through schedule releases. So fortunate there. Long rest to a game on the road at now our second home in San Francisco.
Actually, it's Santa Clara.
Santa Clara. Sorry.
I actually have us winning this game. I have us sweeping the 49ers this year. I think they'll be really hurt by week 12. I know I said we're supposed to look at this like they're not going to be hurt, but I really doubt they'll be fully healthy.
I agree. I think this is a win. And yeah, Seattle's gonna pick up a much needed divisional win here.
Yeah, okay. My last loss for next loss will be to the Dallas Cowboys at home on Monday night. I don't know. It just, just going into that game, it just has one of those weird, super confident. I think in my prediction, we won a few in a row, right? We've won 3 in a row after the bye, and then I think that's the one we drop.
I agree. I think this is another loss onto the schedule, and now we're going to be starting to bite our fingernails because the West is going to start slinking back up on itself here towards the end of the year.
Yeah. I think we handled the Giants
I do too.
at
Uh,
home.
it's a home game, second to last home game for Seattle there. Um, Saturday the 19th. What's going on? What's going on the 19th of December?
No, trust me, we do not we do not underestimate the Seahawks defense. I don't know if you watched the show before. We're just trying to be somewhat realistic with this and not just say win, 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 win because the defense is going to give up, you know, 17 to 20 points a game. Sorry,
Uh, um, I don't
I don't
understand
know
why.
what
Why is this a Saturday game?
uh,
Just because
because
they feel
because
like it?
Christmas probably to give us more time to prepare for the Christmas game because Christmas is on a Thursday.
Huh.
I have us winning.
I have us losing.
You
Um,
son of a bitch.
I have us losing against the Eagles, and this is where everybody starts to panic. Dropping 2 of 3, going into the stretch, haven't played the Rams. Things are starting to get a little interesting down the stretch.
Yeah, so I have us. I'm just gonna say it right here. I have us. I have us winning out. I have us since the loss to the Cowboys. I have this team winning out and taking the West and the number one seed because I have us at 14-3.
You can put 3 more wins in the column for me. I think Seattle sweeps the Rams this year and handles business against what is becoming the most terrifying team that Seattle plays every year against the Carolina Panthers. I hate this game,
Also,
and
also the most whiny team that I think we've ever seen.
I can't stand them. So where's that put me? So you're at 14, and I'm at what?
Let's count your losses. 1, 2, 5. You're at 12-5.
Yep. So I think Seattle wins the West by a tiebreaker. Um, and
Dude, I don't think it's gonna take that. I think Stafford's back's gonna get fucked up in the season. Sorry.
yeah, uh, let's see.
Tripping. We haven't lost to the Eagles in 18 years. Yeah, I know, but all streaks must come to an end, and who knows what the Eagles will look like, right?
Yeah, and for me, it's just a matter of there. This division always seems to slinky back on itself, and you have, in my mind, I'm like, there's no runaway here. Like you're gonna have that drama. You're gonna have what the NFL hopes and dreams for that Week 18 matchup's gonna be for the West. Um, I I I just feel like that's where the rubber's gonna meet the road. And they're gonna trip for a little bit, and they're gonna pull it out. But um, yeah, I think that. And look, I live in PA. I don't want them to lose here. It's a nightmare. It's unbearable. But
I don't think this guy understands that I hate primetime games. He's like they don't consider primetime game, but it's a standalone 5 p.m. I can't stand primetime games. Like I said, I saw how lucky the teams that suck were. There's like 5 teams, or sorry, it might have been 3 teams that don't have a single primetime game. And I'm like, man, I wish that was the Seahawks this year. I want Sunday at 10 or 1 every Sunday. That's what I want.
Brandon saying split with Rams and Niners, lost to Denver on Thursday night.
That's feasible. I just, for some reason, like just sticking out at me.
Niners are old. They're
just
older than old.
but just the games sticking out to me are the Chargers and Cowboys. Like those are the two that I feel like we could easily win, but I feel like something will just slip. And I think all three of my losses are at home, which also kind of aligns with what the Seahawks have done over the past few years, and it's not one at home.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate home. I said this earlier, so I haven't missed a Seahawks game in forever, a home game, and I hate going to work the next day. Monday.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
And like that's all well and good, but I mean we talked about especially the stretch from 6 to 8 where there's so many in a row and that in and of itself, like that's the penalty for success, right? You're going to be on prime time all the time. Your schedule's going to be wonky.
Well, like I said, I wouldn't mind if they were all on the road. If they're all on the road and they do, the Christmas one really pisses me off because it's at home. I'm like, of course we play on Christmas, on my daughter's first Christmas. Why wouldn't we? And to be fair, I don't think, even if it was their third Christmas, I don't think I'd go.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be great to watch us on Christmas night, but at the same time, it's like, I'm going to be with my family, some people that don't know anything about football. So, yeah, I don't know. I wish it was Christmas Eve.
No, I don't. Not a single fiber in my body wants that.
Nope. All right, whatever, dude.
I'm busy on Christmas Eve. I'm not busy on Christmas Day. And
you don't work Christmas Day? I thought you guys did.
No, so for anybody watching, I'm a pastor, and yeah, we do our stuff on Christmas Eve because people travel, people have plans for Christmas Day, so we do a Christmas Eve candlelight service. So Christmas Eve is like super late, but no, we don't have anything on Christmas Day, and yeah, I'm pumped that it's on Christmas Day and not Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Anything else about the schedule that stands out to you? I hate that there's 3 home games in a row just in the middle of the season.
I know it's wonky.
Yeah, if they like switch the Carolina.
Yeah, swap the Carolina game. Put the Bears in towards the end. I think that would create more drama.
Not even the end, but just make it at home. I don't know. I hate that 3 of the 4 at the end are on the road because the later half of the season, even though it's cold, like that is my favorite time to go to the game, is November, December, and early January.
Yeah. So. Well, that's a look at our schedule. Maybe next show we'll have to take a look back at last year's schedule.
Yeah, our prediction.
Yeah.
I know we did better than what we predicted. Because I think we both predicted, 12-5, or I think one of us was 11-6, and one of us was 12-5, and we finished 14-3. So look at us go. Updates.
Yeah. Seahawks news. Normally you have stuff.
I know.
You have stuff.
Dude, don't even right now, all right?
I'm just saying, I didn't want to overstep and assume that you didn't have anything. Let's see. So this is just Seahawks news, right? So we talked about the Twitter beef.
Kobe Bryant, and Quandre Diggs, which is like so random.
What about, and I know you don't like talking about it, but I mean, maybe.
Nah, we're not going to talk about it.
Maybe you will like talking about it because the biggest news in terms of the Seahawks is the fact that nobody wants to buy them.
That's not true.
Or at least nobody wants to buy them at the price that they should be bought for.
The problem is, I think part of this too is Jody Allen is able to, because all this money is going to charity. None of it is going in anybody's pockets besides charities, right? I think Jody Allen's just going to do her best due diligence to find the best owner possibly for this team, and actually the whole group. And I think that's kind of why. I think there's probably a memo that, hey, the guy with the deepest pockets, that's not going to be the end all be all to who owns this team, right? Oh my God, I wanted to flip out. They were talking about possibly a new stadium. Oh my God, did we talk about this? I wanted to puke when I read that. You haven't
I
been to
I think
Lumen
it's
Field.
I think it's bizarre.
Yeah.
I
So
At least from the outside looking in, I think it's
well,
a
it's
really nice
because
stadium.
if we had a rich owner that wanted to host a Super Bowl, that's the only reason you will. That's the only reason you would put a new stadium there. There's not going to be a new stadium. It constantly ranks within the top 5 of like every stadium list put out there. Um, seems to be doing pretty good for the Packers. So private equity will buy it and run the Seahawks. Seems to be doing pretty well for the Green Bay Packers over the last 100 years or so. But
Uh,
it'll
if
be a
they
group.
did,
It'll be a group of guys. Probably a group of Microsoft workers or somebody like that. And I think that's what I told you before. That's what I want. I want somebody, even if they're not from here, I don't care. I just want somebody that I don't know, just stays out of it.
yeah, hands off.
Yeah.
Um, if they did wind up going the route of the Green Bay Packers, you're definitely the kind of person that would like buy that fake ticket of ownership and then
I
just sit at
would.
the meetings. Yeah.
Yeah, but that'll never happen. The NFL won't allow that to happen because they want one. They basically want one majority owner, right? So if like they were to sell off equity of a team, it'd be like a very minor stake, and there probably will be like private equity. There could very well be like a private equity firm that buys stake in the Seahawks, but it won't be like more than 10%, I'd assume.
Okay. All
But
right.
yeah, sorry. That's just something that really irritates me because honestly, if the Seahawks were to get a new stadium, that's when I'd quit going. And I've I've talked about this on the show before. I love football stadiums. Lumen Field is a football
Oh,
stadium.
I get what you're saying.
If they
Yep.
build a new stadium like US Bank Stadium in Minnesota, yeah, it's cool. They did it so they can host Super Bowls. There's like malls inside. I like Lumen Field because it has enough to be like it has a huge pro shop. It has great vendors, but I don't know. It's a football stadium. It's not a stadium built to host Super Bowls. It's a stadium built for the
Fans.
city.
Yeah. Cool.
Sorry.
No, you're the guy over there. I mean, I don't have a lot to add. I mean, it's not really gonna affect my life until I win the lottery and decide to drop on by.
Well, I mean, think about the price of season tickets if they were to build a new stadium. For one,
Yeah.
I live in the county that the that the stadium's in, and that billionaire owner is not going to spend $1 billion on the stadium, right? And it'd be publicly funded, um, which is fine. I don't mind public fund. The funniest part about Lumen Field is it's paid off. It was paid off early, and it was how they did it was a 3% hotel tax. So it's funny because all the visiting teams and visiting fans paid for the Seahawks the stadium, which I mean the home fans did too, right? Like or just
Yeah.
anybody staying in a hotel in Seattle. But I just think it's hilarious that like all the 49ers fans that showed up to invade our stadium for a while there, we're just helping pay for the stadium. Sorry for going on a tangent. How would you feel if they built a freaking giant basketball arena like every NFL team is doing right now?
I mean, I don't. That's the thing. It's like I don't live in a major sports city, so like I've never had to deal with any of those problems, and like it doesn't. It is so foreign to me. Like I just it doesn't compute. Like yes, I live in a state where there's more than one professional sports town
Yeah, but you
for
live right in the middle of two of them, and it's like
yeah,
not close. It's
and like
not
it's
close.
not close. Like it does not affect my life at all. Like not one iota. And so it's I don't know. I just I feel like you know, you can get creative about how you fund a team. I like the hotel thing. That's pretty cool. And
Well, that's how they paid for Lumen Field.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I think you know, you get the right people in charge, you can wind up doing that. But honestly, like I am a fan of traditional football stadiums. I think they are a dying breed, and we need that tradition. And it's not like it's you know the Commander Stadium where there's poop falling out of the ceiling, or it's the Bears Stadium at Soldier Field, even though it's historic. Well, it's literally falling apart, and like it's still a really good stadium.
Where?
Like
Sorry, I zoned
it's
out.
Seattle. Seattle is just it's still like the bones of it is really good. Like there's no pressing
No.
need to tear it down and start over.
No, they just added seats to the Hawks Nest, which
Yeah.
made the tickets go higher. And that's the thing they talk about the loudest stadium in the NFL or second loudest, whatever. I don't even care anymore. You know, it's not like it used to be. That's because it's a lot more expensive than it used to be.
Yeah.
If there's a new stadium that is a dome, and that's what I'm talking about. If Seattle had a dome, um it would definitely host a Super Bowl. That's what they would try to do. And they would price the everyday football fan out of going to the game. It would I think it would ruin the home field advantage. It ruins playing up there because the weather is part of it. I hate that. Football is meant to be played in the weather. If it wasn't, they played in the spring. And look how the spring leagues are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, you came up with a pretty interesting bit for us to do this week.
Well, I had another negative one,
Oh,
and no, I had another negative topic, and I was like, dude, I can't be that much of a negative Nelly for 2 weeks in a row because last week we were talking about players that we hated. This week we're gonna be talking about players that we love, but not like the great players that have never been voted like for a Pro Bowl, but are still like great Seahawks players. So I just want to kind of want to hear what you're thinking. I kind of got a list in no particular order. So
I have a couple, and it's kind of it's hard to like sort through, but I wanted I didn't know what you like. There are players that I genuinely love because I thought they were a cool player. I don't
yeah,
think they're underrated.
yeah, I
Like
just
they
put underrated because it was really hard to like identify the topic without.
so I have like two that fit the bill of they were talented, they didn't make the Pro Bowl, um, but the like they fit that underrated mold. And then I have a whole list of players that like I loved, but they were probably properly rated.
Okay, let's
Um,
start with your number one most underrated player, and I'll tell you mine after you do.
um, so he was selected as a, I don't know if this counts because I got a little cute with what Pro Bowl meant. Um,
That's hey, guess what, guys?
you probably I like to bend the rules with these.
This is
So
this is not official. And also keep in mind if you're watching this and you're super young or you're super old, me and Zach are about the same age, late 20s, early 30s. I'm not picking guys from the 80s that never played the play in the Pro Bowl because I've never watched them. So go ahead.
yeah, my first guy played in the 80s. Um,
Is it Efren Herrera?
it's Jim Zorn. Jim Zorn never made a Pro Bowl. He was selected to two alternates. He was my dad's I'm a Seahawks fan living in Pennsylvania because my dad was from Washington. Like he'd tell me, the stories of old, and like Jim Zorn was just a name that came up quite a bit, and I respected that. So he's like, he holds a place in my heart because my dad talked about him.
I,
Like a guy that I witnessed though, probably more of what like Joe's looking for. Um, like I really enjoyed Jermaine Kearse as a Seahawk.
that's good. I didn't even have him on my roster.
Never made a Pro Bowl. Um, so it, of course,
Big,
big,
and his stats
big,
weren't there, but big plays,
big moment
big
guy.
game. Yeah, big vibes, guy, as we like to say on the show.
Yes.
I don't know how I didn't think of Jermaine Kearse because I thought of another receiver. So my top two, my number one's Leroy Hill. He was like my favorite linebacker on the Seahawks forever, and never made a Pro Bowl. Was honestly probably one of the most underrated linebackers of his time was Leroy Hill. And then God, I feel old now. Bobby Ingram.
Oh, he's on mine. He's
Yeah.
like he's my third guy. Yeah.
So Bobby Ingram's my probably number two. Those were like top two guys. And like people forget that, we play primetime games this year, six, whatever. But there was a time when the Seahawks were not nationally noticed, even when we did go to the Super Bowl in 2005. And those are two guys that were sturdy players for the Seahawks for a long time. And I think if they were on the I don't know, Giants, like a team with a big market, they probably would have been at least considered a pretty good player back then.
Yeah, I agree. Um, you have like guys that you like just because you like them.
Yeah, dude. I have a bunch. Rocky Bernard, probably number three for me. God, I'm just like only going through Mike Holmgren era Seahawks. I had Mike Williams on the list. Mike Williams was
Okay.
awesome. How about you?
Um, I as a I I liked Seneca Wallace. I thought he was cool. Um, and he was cool because like
Gadget.
back in the old Madden days, he was like he was like a cheat code. It was like Diet Coke Michael Vick. It was great. And
Like
I
RC, Diet RC Cola, Michael Vick.
so yeah, I have him. Thomas Rawls, which is like
Oh my God.
the most
That
like
kills me, dude.
oh
He would have been in the Pro Bowl if we didn't break his ankle.
yeah, like he
That's
was
like
just
more the what ifs because
yeah.
that was nuts. When Marshawn Lynch went down, that was 2015. Marshawn Lynch went down and Thomas Rawls came in, rushed for I think 190 some yards against the Bengals and then 200 yards against the 49ers. You're like not being a dick, but like Marshawn obviously doesn't really want to be here that much. He's getting old. We have our next running back, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah, he was cool. I really liked him, and
I did
then
too, and I was
then,
really bummed like the next year when it didn't work out.
yeah, and we broke him.
No, we didn't. He broke himself.
I also, and I feel like I'm going to talk about like a running back graveyard here, but like Chris Carson, like
That's fine. I think he
I
made a Pro Bowl, did he not? Or did he
well,
just
I
run
don't
with the
know. I don't know.
100?
Like just again in the what if realm, like man, like that guy was just a tank. It was so cool to like watch him run. And
I feel
uh
like the Seahawks have had a lot of
cool but
like
not overly talented
well,
play.
well running backs in general, like before our time, but Chris Warren and who was the guy after him, Ricky Waters.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the Seahawks have had a lot of top 15 running backs in their history, but only like two really top. Sean Alexander and Marshawn
Yep.
Lynch were the two
Yep.
um, big name ones. And I feel like the Seahawks like Bobby Ingram, Daryl Jackson. My dad hated him, but Corn Robinson. Just like the receivers the Seahawks have had. Jermaine Kearse. I think, did I say Mike Williams already? Because he was one of my
No.
dude, honestly, players we love. Ben Obamanu was one of my favorite Seahawks of all time. He was just there. He just kept showing up. You're like, oh, is Obamanu on the team this year? Oh, yep, yep, he's there.
I
So,
I really liked Ricardo Lockett.
yeah,
Like
that
his celebration, like the like I just oh
I actually
man.
forgot all about that. But
Yeah.
he kind of ruined Super Bowl 49.
Not perfect, but you know.
No, but yeah, he did definitely he got hurt bad against the Cowboys. Um, and that was payback from Golden Tate, took out Sean Lee 2 years before that. And I knew too, as soon as I saw Lockett get hurt like that, I was like, that was payback for Sean Lee getting taken out, but much worse.
Yeah.
Any defensive guys that you like?
Yeah. And again
They're all gonna suck. They're gonna be like Quentin Dunbar. It's gonna be our list from last week.
like I I thought look, I'm a big like do they look cool? Do they have a do they have a cool name?
You're like Brian Bosworth.
No.
Go ahead.
Red Bryant.
He was on my list too. Red Bryant.
Yeah.
He's one of the only Pete Carroll guys. The problem here's what I think the problem is with Mike Holmgren versus Pete Carroll era is Pete Carroll era, the national media actually paid attention to the Seahawks. So if guys like Cliff Averill played for the Mike Holmgren Seahawks, I don't think he's making his one Pro Bowl appearance that he had.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chris Clemens was awesome too. He played with Red Bryant. Red Bryant's on my list.
Did I already say Chris Carson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's Byron Maxwell. Byron Maxwell's on there.
Let's see. What else I have here?
Just a couple guys naming dudes out here.
Just a couple guys naming dudes. I mean, did fullbacks ever did Max Strong ever make a Pro Bowl?
Yeah, he did. 05.
Yeah.
I only know that because the picture of how many Pro Bowlers there were.
Yeah.
Owen Schmidt was pretty sick. Bashed his helmet against his head. Do you remember that guy?
Yes.
People used to, probably not where you're from, obviously, but people used to wear T-shirts with Owen Schmidt bashing the helmet on his head.
Oh.
And it said, "Let's get Schmidt faced." And people used to wear those everywhere in Seattle.
Wow.
15 years ago. Closer to 20 now.
Let's see. I oogled it. Well, I mean, it's been said before, but I'll say it again. Michael Robinson.
Oh, did you like him?
Oh yeah, a lot.
I'm joking. I'm totally joking. Yeah, I mean, pretty much all the Seahawks fullbacks. John L. Williams. Even that was my dad's guy. It was John L. Williams. All their fullbacks have been pretty solid. So
yeah. Oh, there you go. Just a couple of dudes naming guys.
couple guys naming dudes. We're just guys. These guys we're naming our dudes.
Yeah, I guess you're right. NFL news.
You want to get on the variable Rossini story? Because I feel like that's what you're itching to talk about.
I'm not.
That's what you want to talk about.
I'm not. I'm not.
What were you going to bring up first, Rabel Rossini?
No, no. Rashid Rice.
Yeah, he's going to prison or jail.
He's going to jail.
30 days, not bad.
Great guy.
Yeah, I don't even know what he did. I just saw the notification on my phone today, and I'm like, oh, whatever. They got K9. They're good.
He broke probation because of weed. But
is that illegal in Missouri?
I guess so. Broke his probation. But yeah, they
see. I thought this was for like the. Didn't he get like a DUI or something like a year ago? There's like a big thing.
Yeah. Well, then they wore all their shirts.
What?
Like free. They don't you remember all the Chiefs came out and they wore the free Rishi church? Yeah.
No, he was innocent, though. I'm telling
you. No lockout for refs, so looks like we're gonna get normal refs.
Yeah, I saw. I was actually at that preseason game. Brandon Jacoby. Feel like a dick because I did say he's hurt already. Cliff Averill was the one that tackled him, and then he was hurt for like ever. Yeah, so I'm pretty bummed about the replacement refs. I wanted to give him another shot. It seemed to work in our favor the first time.
Yeah, it did. More news. International games, if you hate them, they're here to stay. And in fact, we're going to get more of them coming next year.
It's so awesome, right?
It's so dumb. And I think we need more guys like JJ Watt to lose his mind and to say it like
owns a soccer team in England, by the way. So he's like... And I didn't even know he lost his mind. Honestly, this is the first I'm hearing of it.
Yeah, he went nuclear on McAfee and was like, "This is ridiculous.
Why can't we have NFL Europe again? If the Europeans want football, if we want to force it down their throat, make an international spring league, make it a minor league to the NFL. All the undrafted guys go play spring football with the other practice squad guys that couldn't make the team last year." You know, maybe he'll improve something. Maybe he'll meet some people. Why not? Kurt Warner played in NFL Europe. Look at him.
Yeah. And, he went berserk. He was like, the fields are awful. People get hurt. This is a circus going from town to town. And it's ridiculous. We are the National Football League. We need to be playing here. And he just lost it, which is good. Like, honestly,
yeah, thank God somebody's actually saying it, because I feel like I'm the only one. Not like I feel like I'm the only one, but you know, I feel like every national media person's like, it's great for the game, it's great for expanding the game. Well, have them make their own league.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm waiting for, you know, the Victor Wembanyama to come on over from overseas and take over the NFL. Oh wait, that hasn't happened, because that's not how you grow the game of football. Yeah, dumb. And on top of that, the NFL made it clear that for 2027, with all these overseas games, they are done with the home game protections that come with hosting or being overseas. So you're just gonna go, and you're definitely losing a home game or 2 or 3, and you're just gonna go where we tell you to go.
So we've actually never lost a home game in an international game, because it's been the Raiders in London, the Buccaneers in Germany. I want to say there was one more. I could be wrong, but I thought, oh, they're never going to take a home game away from the Seahawks, and then I saw them do it to the Packers.
Yep.
And I was like, oh shit, they are, because I figured they do it to the Jaguars, Cardinals, Titans, teams like that don't sell out every game. But as soon as I saw them do it to the Packers, I was like, nobody's safe. I mean,
yeah.
Why are you wasting a Packers home game in London? Because they don't care about us, I guess.
Yeah.
So, I'm all about America. I think we've talked about this on the show.
Yes, sir. So that's
way
that's
more
my
American,
that's my NFL news.
Zach.
That's my NFL news for you.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get into the Rossini Vrabel stuff, I mean, I think it's all out there.
I got nothing. It's
I
bad.
don't either. It's nothing good.
It's sad.
Do you think Vrabel's coaching the Patriots week 1?
I think if he would have asked me this a week ago, I would have been like, no. But now
I've been yes the whole time. I think.
But now I think it's done its course. Like, unless if she comes out of the woodwork and gets on some like girl podcast and tells her truth, that's the only card she's got left, and we'll see. But like, the thing is, like, every time the Patriots wind up posting on social media, like, the backlash is insane. And so I think if that continues, it'll give Kraft something to think about. But unless if she says something, I don't think they're going to get rid of him.
Yeah. I mean, really, what can she say, too? It's like, to get rid of it, she could... I'm not even going down there.
Well, she could be like, yeah, I've been making deals,
I've been making deals with Vrabel.
I've been minimizing stuff for the Patriots so they can get better. I've done it when he was in Tennessee. Like, she could go full nuclear and be like, yeah, I single-handedly destroyed the integrity of the sport, which is like, that's the thing that everybody knows happened. If she says the quiet part out loud, you gotta get rid of him.
Nah, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
This is like the worst cheating. This is like the least bad cheating scandal that the Patriots have had in the last 26 years.
And we have a playlist.
I actually love... I was going to read your comment, but I'm not. I just want to talk about your profile photo. Do you see that?
I do.
Yeah, JSN Ross up there making happy accidents.
It's nice.
Yeah, anything else? What do you got going on this week? You doing iRacing? Shout it out.
I am. So the league that I race in on Thursdays has ended. Yep, Trucks has ended. Finished 6th in the championship there, and then now we start the playoff push for the Cup Series on Wednesdays. We made the playoffs, so we have 4 weeks. Yeah, we got 4 weeks over there, and then the final 4 will be set, and then we got a showdown race, like a winner take all kind of thing, to wrap up the year. So there's only a few more weeks left.
So once the final 4 race, does everybody else race too, or are they computers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
everybody races till the end. It's just kind of
just in terms of points. So we have a decent shot over there, and that's on Z Woods Racing over on Twitch. If anybody's
interested.
Does it
for Dale.
I do it for Dale when Joe asks me to do it for Dale. So
yeah, and he bees like Biff. So he loves to McFarland. But anyways, guys, thanks for the chat. Thanks for everything. We appreciate you guys, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
We did not care